Hello students, welcome to our next video. In all of our previous videos we have most of the topics we have covered, right, of basics of PLC, block diagram and applications and all the important topics. Right now we will look also we have seen what are sourcing and syncing, right, input module AC and DC type both. Now we will look not DC, not AC type, but in this video we will look what is analog input module. Okay, so what is analog input module? So analog input module interface a PLC to analog input signal. Okay, it gives the PLC the ability to monitor continuously changing input signal representing pressure, temperature and flow, etc. Okay, the module convert analog input signal to 16-bit binary values storage in the processor input status table. Okay, analog input modules are selected to accept either a current voltage input signal. Okay, the input signal levels are usually 0 to 10 volt DC, okay, minus 10 to plus 10 volt DC, 0 to 5 volt DC, 1 to 5 volt DC, or 0 to 20 milliampere, etc, etc. Okay, this is the block diagram. Okay, so in this block diagram, when an analog signal reaches an input module, okay, it is rich in a different noise signals. Okay, it is a different noise signal. This signal is made free from noise signal using noise and debounce filter, right, the second block filter circuit, and applied to a analog to digital converter, A to D converter, which convert the analog input voltage to a digital signal. Okay, the digital signal is then passed to optical isolation circuit to a logic circuit. The logic sections allow digitized signal to the CPU and on the data table of the storage. Okay, for the storage. Okay, so this was a simple example, right? So we have seen what is optical isolation and all the where the data is stored. Okay, next one is the output module. The output section of PLC is the physical connection between outside world and the CPU. Okay, examples of discrete output includes motor starter coils, pilot lights, solenoids, alarm bells, valves, fans, other contactor and other control relays, input start or stop signals to a variable speed drives. These are all the output. Okay, all the devices that have one thing in common, there, that is their signals are either on or off, open or close, yes or no, or true or false. Okay, so it can be of any of this. Output modules are classified as discrete analog or specialty. They are also variable in various switching voltage and configuration. There are a number of ways to get information from the CPU's output status file to common hardware field device. Okay, the first discrete output interface module provide a method of getting discrete or a digital signal out of PLC to control discrete field devices. Second, ever-changing signals like temperature control, okay, or 4 to 20 milliamp speed reference of VFD, variable frequency drive, can be interfaced to the PLC using analog output module. Okay, so now the first one is the discrete output module. Discrete output module controls the discrete type of output field devices. Okay, so this module has two types mainly: solid state, which is transistor based output switching. Second one is the relay output switching. Okay, so power supply of PLC provides the operating power to this module. Okay, discrete module is provided with this power supply, and it controls the output field device using separate power supply required for output field device. Solid state output module has two types. First one is AC output module, which operate on different voltages like 12, 24, 48, 120, 230 volt AC. Second one is the DC output module, which operates on voltage TTL level 5 volt DC, 12, 24, 48, 120, 230 volt DC, 240 volt DC sync type, 240 volt DC source type. Okay, so this is the diagram, right? See, from the left side, signals from CPU operate switch. Okay, common terminal is there. Various output signals are taken, and our output phi is connected with load. Okay, the input power supply, and it is given to the field devices. Okay, the next one is the operating principle and signal flow diagram of output module. Okay, see this diagram. For every output terminal, one bit location is reserved in the memory location to store the status of that output terminal after executing the program. For every output terminal, a switching circuit is inside this module, which switches the output field devices on or off depends on the status in the output status table. During the time of the process control operation where outputs are updated, the output status file values will be sent one bit word at a time to the respective output modules. On accepting this output status word, the output module will turn each output on or off or maintain the state of the field devices as a consistent, which is associated bit in the output status file at that specific address. Okay, so this is the diagram. You can see the CPU is there, output status table, it's checked, then chassis back plane is there. Okay, it is the part of this module. Output logic diagram circuit is there. Okay, optical isolation is there, so that it cannot be physically in contact with the PLC module screw terminals, and it is then directed to the field devices. Okay, so this is the block diagram of AC output module. Okay, so latch logic circuit and optical isolation circuit is there. Okay, if the status of the output terminal is 1 and if the CPU sends low voltage signals, the signal can be between 12 to 18 volt DC to the latching circuit. Latching circuit will latch that logic signal as an on state and then send it to the optical isolation circuitry. Same operation is performed for the status if it is 0. Optical isolation circuit will isolate low voltage signal of the CPU and high voltage operating field devices. Okay, its basic function is to isolate. Next one is the switching and filtering circuitry. In this block, TRIAC is a solid state switching device which is used to provide a high voltage operating signal to the output field devices. TRIACs are switched on or off by signals from optical isolation circuit. AC signals switched by TRIAC are filtered to a safe level by filtering circuitry. To indicate the status of the output LED is provided on the output module. Okay, the same output module circuit fuse is provided to protect the circuit from drawing high current. Next one is the control device, that is load. Control device load are the field output devices which may operate on different voltages. When the status of the output is 1 in the output data table, then control device turns on, and when the status is 0, then the devices are turned off. Okay, so note down this diagram. Latch circuitry is there, optical isolation, TRIAC switching circuit. Okay, as we have explained, control devices are there, means the field devices, means the load. Okay, so the next one is the syncing and sourcing of output module. Okay, so DC output module is similar to the DC input module, are available in syncing and sourcing configuration. Okay, as shown in the figure. There is one figure of A, syncing type output module contact. Okay, B is the syncing output module interface to the field devices. The first one is the syncing output module. Okay, from the first figure, it shows that syncing output module where the current from the positive terminal of the DC power supply flows first from the output device to the output module. Okay, and then to the common terminal. So here the output module is output module 2 is a syncing current from output device, so it is a syncing output module. Okay, and the second one is the sourcing output module. Sourcing output module, second figure B, shows output module where current from positive terminal of the power supply flows first from output module to output devices and then to the common terminal. So here output module act as a source of current for output devices. Okay, in this figure also, the syncing output module, all the output terminals are made common against a single common terminal, and similarly vice versa. Okay, so remember this diagram also, there are two diagrams. Okay, so thank you for watching the video. I hope you like the video, and I will upload more of the PLC videos in the future. Okay, so thank you.